Do people say you look like anybody?
I remember one time me and my homeboy right here, my road manager and shit, we was leaving, I forgot where we was coming from, but we was in the airport and some kids kept staring at me and I'm like, but people stare at me all the time, like, but sometimes I block it out because I already know what's coming with it. But I think I had walked off or something, and then the kids had walked up to him and they was like, man, is that T Grizzley? People thought I was T Grizzley, but it happened to me 2 times. People thought I was T Grizzley 2 times. But other than that, I don't really think nobody said I look like anybody.
I got 2 other names.
Okay.
Fat Trell.
Okay. I used to listen. I ain't gonna say I don't listen to him anymore. I used to listen to him when he was kind of like out. I think he's locked up right now.
And what happened with that? Why don't you listen to his stuff anymore?
It's not that I don't listen to him anymore, but he just hasn't released any new work, so.
And the other name I have for you is Drewski.
Drewski, I heard that name before.
Comedian on social media?
I mean, I can't put a face to his picture, to his name, but I heard of that name before. I'm gonna have to look him up, Drewski.
Now, when 2 people came up to you with the name T Grizzley, did they just say you look like him, or did they honestly mistaken you for him?
Man, you can ask. They was really like, oh my God, is that T Grizzley? They thought I was T Grizzley.
Did you feel some type of way?
Nah, I like T Grizzley.
Not offended. Not disrespectful. Not annoying to you?
Nah.
And both times it was guys saying this to you?
Yeah, like children. Like young kids.
Now, it's one thing for people to think you look like T Grizzley, Fat Trell, Drewski. Do you personally think you do?
I think I look like Juice, Big Juice.
Ever played into it?
You know what I play into a lot, and I know I'm guilty of this. It's just because I just want to be like, I don't want to say I want to be somebody so bad because I am somebody. I just want to be like a public figure. You know what I'm saying? Be able to provide for my friends and family. But I do tell people, like, if I'm in the airport, people stare, they look all the time. And if they be like, do you play football? I lie and say, yeah. I tell them I play for a certain team that I know they ain't gonna really do the research on.
Care to share what team that is?
Redskins.
And what's the reaction when you say that?
I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, man. I knew you played football. I was telling my wife you played football, man. What position you play? I know you got to play tackle or something. Like, yeah.
And they want pictures?
I mean, sometimes they want pictures, but people ask me to take pictures all the time. I mean, we went to a concert. It was a Lil Baby, Kevin Gates, NBA Youngboy, Moneybagg Yo. We went to that concert one time. I came in the lobby, and they were just like, man, can we take a picture with you, please? I was like, all right. Hell yeah.
Now, what about with women?
All right.
Have you ever used the football thing with women?
I haven't used that to get women, but I never used that to get women.
They never say something? They never say, oh, you look like somebody, you look familiar,
Well, women,
you look like a football player, did you play football?
Oh, well. Women are weird, man, because in order for a woman to really want to get next to me, she gotta like big niggas. So you kind of find out women love big men.
And when it comes to women, what's the smallest female you've been with?
I don't really know sizes, man, but I done had some small shorties.
That's something you like, or they're attracted to you?
I like small women.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. I just prefer them over bigger. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like big women, but I just My preference is smaller women. I like small women.
Like petite?
Yeah.
Now, what about, okay, I asked if you played into it. I was thinking more along the lines like Halloween. You ever been a football player for Halloween?
Heck no.
Maybe even for fun, T Grizzly for Halloween.
Nah, that's my favorite. I don't celebrate holidays at all. But like, Halloween is like if I was to quote unquote say what's my favorite holiday, it would be Halloween. Cause I just like that feeling, the scary feeling, the horror. I love horror movies and stuff like that. So, but I don't dress up. I'm not gonna dress up.
We talked about religion in a previous conversation, and you mentioned you believe in...
I believe in God.
Right, but you're not designated to a certain religion.
No.
Why don't you celebrate holidays?
It just goes back to me like thinking like somebody don't have to tell me. I don't want somebody to feel like they gotta tell me when I can do Christmas for my family. Like Christmas can be May 1st. Why do I gotta wait for you to tell me when I can celebrate Christmas? Like, it's just not logical to me. It's just not logical.
Ever met T Grizzly?
Nah, I would like to meet him though. I love Detroit rap too. I think it might be Memphis music, then Atlanta, then Detroit.
Ever met Fat Trell?
No. My boy have.
Could this be dangerous though?
What?
All right, we've heard news stories of shootings with T Grizzly. T Grizzly's name being in these type of headlines and stories. Could it be dangerous in the sense if somebody mistakes you for T Grizzly?
I don't think like that, man. I'm not saying that things can't happen in life or, just like things can't happen, but I don't think like that, man. And I solve all problems like as they come. I don't try to create problems.
Mistaken identity.
If that's the situation, then like I said, we just gonna have to handle that situation when it arises. But do I think like that? No, I don't think like that.
Now, hypothetically speaking, let's say they were working on a biopic, a movie about T Grizzly, and they wanted you to play him.
Hell yeah, I play him.